Let's start with William Penn first. That was the last game you played. How was your effort after the big win on Friday?
Yeah, I didn't know if our effort was down or if we were just really tired. We played pretty hard the night before. Didn't play. I played maybe 7 kids, and some of those players were pretty tired. And coming off a big win like we had on Friday, it was kind of hard to match that. And, I couldn't get a read on if the kids were tired or sluggish, or we just weren't playing hard. But I really think it was more that we were just kind of sluggish. But it was still a good win for us. William Penn, their record wasn't indicative of what they are. They were 1-7 when we played them, but they played number 2 in the nation, Morningside, to 6 points, and Morningside has 4 national championships. They're pretty good, and they've also played some other teams really close. They just couldn't get over the hump. But he's got some really good athletes, and so it was a good win for us.
Obviously, the signature win of the weekend was a one against Northwestern. And tell us about that, because it sounded like you played well from the very beginning.
Yeah, the Northwest Missouri State game. I'm not sure if we've beaten them yet since I've been here, and so it was a huge win for us. Especially, they came off being in the Final Four last year, and then being ranked 14th in the nation. We really came out and played hard, and Coach Brown did a great job of watching film and breaking down their film and finding some weaknesses. And one of the weaknesses that we thought we could take advantage of is their post players. We thought our post players were a little quicker than theirs, and that's probably where we did the best and exploited them and got on them early. And I think they just got down and had a 12-point lead at halftime. The really exciting thing for me as a coach was that Northwestern made a big run and got within 3. It was 59-56, and you can see our heads were starting to drop a little bit, and then they really fought back and made another run, and so that was kind of exciting to see them be able to withstand a run like that from a very good team and come back and get the win.
Cassie Nicolay obviously had a pretty good tournament, but tell us about her a little bit.
I tell you, Cassie's a pretty special player. When you look at her, you don't think about her being a great basketball player and really not a post player. She's about 5'8", 5'9", but you can't measure her heart. That's what gets her to where she is. She just plays so hard, and such a coachable person, such a great person off the court too. I mean, you become a huge fan when you get to know Cassie. But she's undersized at the position that she plays, but she just outworks. I think she outworks probably anybody that she goes up against, and had a great tournament. I was really excited for her, but she's so unassuming about it. It wasn't a big deal to her. She just was excited about the win.
Outstanding player of the tournament, correct?
She was named outstanding player of the tournament, and she had 25 points and 13 rebounds against Northwest, and followed that up with 18 points and 13 boards. And she just has a motor that doesn't stop, and I'm really excited for her. And it was a great tournament for her.
Ariel Smith also sounds like she was one of the all-conference or all-tournament selections.
Right, Ariel's a freshman from Blue Valley, and I think she hasn't even touched what she can do. She's such a talented kid, and again, it's kind of laid back. You don't really notice so much what she does until you look at her stat line, and she really, we've played 3 games now, and she really hasn't had a poor game. And for a freshman coming in and playing the point guard spot, that's a lot of pressure, and you kind of expect a freshman to turn the ball over quite a bit, and she doesn't. She just does all the little things, and I'm excited for her to watch her grow within 4 years. I think she's going to be a really special player. I think she'll be a special player this year, and she's showing some things, but it's exciting to have her on our team and see what she's going to do. But yeah, she was named to the all-tournament team and was very deserving of that.
And finally, Northwestern Missouri is not that far away, but you guys go up and you spend the night. Is that a kind of a precursor to the long road trips coming up and kind of a way to bond early in the year?
Yeah, those road trips do get to be bonding time, and I was laughing on Saturday morning. The girls were talking about who snored, and one of them had to wake another player up to tell her to stop snoring because she couldn't sleep, and so it's kind of cute. But we try to, on our trips, change up who they're staying with, so you're not always staying with the same person. And those are some of the best memories for the girls. And it does get to be a little long, and that was one thing on Saturday. We didn't end up playing till 5:30, and you get kicked out of your hotel at noon. So those kind of things we kind of have to figure out what to do to keep them busy, between 12 and 5:30, and we end up going to a dinner movie theater. But yeah, you can roll your eyes about the long trips, what's going to happen, and but you can kind of take advantage of it. And I think the kids look forward to the time spending together, not just on the court. Now it's time that you get, we'll have an off day on a Friday now when we take a trip, and to spend some time together doing other things besides just basketball is kind of a neat thing.